1000cc superbikes, like the Yamaha R1, BMW S, 1000RR, Ducati Panigale F4, and ZX-10R, are known as mass production motorcycles, with powerful engines capable of reaching maximum speeds around 186 miles per hour. But have you ever imagined if a motorcycle no longer used a conventional engine, but instead featured a gas turbine engine typically found in helicopters? This is exactly what Marine Turbine Technologies did by creating the MTT Turbine Y2K, a production motorcycle using a jet engine and dubbed as one of the most extreme hyperbikes ever made. MTT, or Marine Turbine Technologies, is a company from Louisiana, United States, founded by Ted McIntyre. Unlike typical motorcycle manufacturers, MTT wasn't initially focused on the motorcycle industry. The company was better known as a specialist in developing turbine engines for various applications such as speedboats and industrial equipment. Ted McIntyre himself was a turbine engine engineer with expertise in modifying Rolls-Royce turbines for various applications. His interest in the automotive world and his passion for extreme engineering led him to a crazy idea: installing a turbine engine into a motorcycle. When asked why he decided to create a turbine-powered motorcycle, McIntyre casually answered, "Because nobody had done it before." The MTT Turbine Y2K project began near the turn of the millennium in 1999, which later became the origin of the name Y2K for this motorcycle. Unlike most motorcycle manufacturers who start with design sketches first, McIntyre began his project with the engine he wanted to use. The chosen engine was the Rolls-Royce Allison 250 C18, a gas turbine engine commonly used in light helicopters and small aircraft. This engine was selected because of its relatively compact dimensions for a turbine engine, while still offering extraordinary power. Of course, fitting a turbine engine into a motorcycle frame was no easy task. MTT had to design a special chassis that could accommodate the engine while addressing major challenges like the cooling system, specialized fuel lines, and most crucially, proper weight distribution to ensure the motorcycle could still be ridden safely. The frame was constructed from aluminum alloy twin spar, featuring a front suspension of 36mm Öhlins, fully adjustable upside-down forks, and a rear suspension comprising an Öhlins monoshock with an aluminum alloy build. In terms of performance, the MTT Y2K was on a completely different level from any production motorcycle of its time. The Rolls-Royce Allison turbine engine used could produce around 320 horsepower at 52,000 RPM, with peak torque reaching 526 Newton meters at 2,000 RPM. To put this into perspective, top superbikes in the 2000s like the Suzuki Hayabusa or Honda CBR 1100 XX Blackbird only produced around 170 to 180 horsepower. The weight of the MTT Y2K was 507 pounds, which is still heavier than conventional superbikes that typically weigh between 370 to 460 pounds. However, thanks to its tremendous engine power of 320 horsepower, this motorcycle could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2.5 seconds and reach a claimed maximum speed exceeding 227 miles per hour. The MTT Y2K's transmission system featured a 2-speed automatic transmission, offering 2 modes, cruising and high speed. This configuration differs from conventional sport bikes that typically have 6-speed manual transmissions. The unique characteristics of turbine engines allow maximum torque to be instantly available and consistent across the entire engine RPM range, eliminating the need for multiple gears. The 2-speed automatic setup made the Y2K easier to ride, while still providing exceptional performance. To stop this jet-powered monster, MTT equipped it with hydraulic disc brakes, featuring dual 320mm discs, with 6 piston calipers at the front, and a single 320mm disc with a 6-piston caliper at the rear. These braking systems were engineered to handle the motorcycle's immense speed and weight. The wheels were custom-made using a combination of aluminum and magnesium alloys to endure the extraordinary torque produced by its turbine engine. A motorcycle with a turbine engine like the MTT Y2K has various unique characteristics and challenges not found in conventional motorcycles. First is the sound. When started, the MTT Y2K emits a hissing sound like a jet aircraft ready for takeoff. This sound can be heard from hundreds of yards away, and when the motorcycle is revved, its sound can reach 130 decibels, equivalent to a jet aircraft or rock concert. The second challenge is the heat produced. Turbine engines generate extraordinary heat, with exhaust temperatures that can reach up to 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit. Even when the motorcycle is parked after being ridden, the area around the exhaust is so hot it could burn anything too close to it. This is why the MTT Y2K's exhaust is specially designed with heat shields and positioned high enough. Another unique aspect is the unusual engine shutdown process. When a rider turns off the MTT Y2K's engine, the turbine engine doesn't immediately stop, but continues to spin for several minutes for the cooling process. This is necessary to prevent component damage due to two drastic temperature changes. Fuel consumption also presents its own challenge. This motorcycle is very fuel-hungry with an average consumption of 5 to 10 miles per gallon in normal use. The MTT Y2K can use jet fuel, diesel, or even regular premium gasoline, although its optimal performance is achieved with Jet A1 fuel. Its fuel tank capacity is about 9 gallons, which means in extreme conditions, the tank could be empty in just about 60 minutes of riding. The MTT Y2K was first officially exhibited in 2000 and immediately stole the attention of the automotive world. In 2000 to 2001, this motorcycle was recorded in the Guinness Book of World Records as the fastest production motorcycle in the world, beating the Hayabusa that previously held that title. Official testing by Cycle World magazine recorded that the MTT Y2K could cover a quarter mile in 9.8 seconds, with a final speed of 141 miles per hour. This figure might not be as fast as some modern superbikes today, but it's worth remembering that this testing was done with very careful control given the motorcycle's extreme and different characteristics. The price tag of the MTT Y2K at its launch ranged from $175,000 to $200,000, making it one of the most expensive production motorcycles of its time. Nevertheless, MTT still received orders from collectors and extreme motorcycle enthusiasts around the world, including some celebrities like Jay Leno, who is known as a collector of unique vehicles. This superbike might not be a practical motorcycle for everyday use, or even for most racetracks, but as a technical statement and demonstration of what could be achieved in motorcycle engineering, the Y2K was unrivaled in its time and remains one of the most extreme motorcycles ever produced to this day. Thank you for watching. And what are your thoughts on this unique turbine-powered motorcycle? Drop your comments below, and I'll see you in the next exciting video.